We are moving on to our second women's championship match here tonight, as Nia Jax, coming to the ring right now, is set to challenge the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. And honestly, this whole entire match started basically on the first episode of the Universe mode. Like basically at the end of the first part, when Nia Jax out of nowhere attacked Becky Lynch right before her match with Lacey Evans, and basically it continued from there. I mean, this past Monday Night Raw, they got into a brawl. I mean, honestly, a lot has happened, but honestly, I cannot wait to see Becky Lynch basically show Nia Jax who the man really is here tonight. I mean, Nia Jax coming in here basically telling the truth, saying that that Becky Lynch has not fought somebody like her for the Raw Women's Championship. And honestly, she's right. I mean, she has not fought Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship, because Nia Jax made her comeback on the first episode of the Universe mode here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, that is when Nia Jax made her comeback. But here tonight, Becky Lynch looking to get some payback here tonight against Nia Jax and put Nia Jax in her place and basically retain the Raw Women's Champion here tonight in Hartford, Connecticut. And honestly, what a match this is going to be. I mean, Nia Jax dominated Asuka like a couple weeks ago to basically get put into this match. But here we go. Here on Backlash, the Raw Women's Champion, after we get the introductions done, we will start the match. As you could tell that the fans are basically loving this match. I mean, other than Nia Jax being in, I mean, but this is going to be a fight forever. I mean, the fans are not happy with Nia Jax ever since she basically tried to injure Becky Lynch, but it wasn't enough. As you can see, the announcer basically saying Nia Jax's name right there, and here we go. The woman who has defeated them all, who has defeated every challenger that has stepped foot in this ring for her Raw Women's Championship. And honestly, what a match this is going to be. And if Becky Lynch can defeat Nia Jax, well, honestly, that's going to be very impressive by Becky Lynch. But can she beat Nia Jax and retain the championship, or can Nia Jax beat the Raw Women's Champion and become the Raw Women's Champion again? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship, as the referee rings the bell and the match is underway, and Nia Jax taking down the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch right there. But Becky Lynch able to fight back with an arm drag to Nia Jax and a slap to Nia Jax. Becky Lynch on the attack with another slap right there. And here we go, a big kick, like multiple kicks right there to Nia Jax, and with an arm DDT right there, practically an arm DDT right there, taking down Nia Jax. And here we go, Becky Lynch with the leg drop, and here we go with the other leg drop, the spinning leg drop right there. Becky Lynch in control of the Raw Women's Championship match here against Nia Jax pretty early on right here, as she goes with multiple strikes right there, and then a big kick again right there, and takes down Nia Jax with a clothesline right there. And Becky Lynch in control, going to the middle rope right there, calling for Nia Jax to get up, possibly looking for a missile drop kick or something. I don't know what Becky Lynch is looking for, but it might be deadly here if she is able to connect to Nia Jax right here, and goes for a diving clothesline, but Nia Jax dodges out of the way right there. And here we go, Nia Jax picking up the Raw Women's Champion right here, looking to throw her into the corner right there, into the turnbuckle right there, and then smashing her head off of the mat back first. I mean, that has got to give you a concussion right there. But Becky Lynch doing the right thing, going out of the ring right now, and right there with a Russian leg sweep, taking down Nia Jax, and Becky Lynch back in control right there on the outside, as the referee starts the count at 1 right there, and throws Nia Jax right into the barricade right there. And Becky Lynch, what in the world does Becky Lynch think about doing? She picks up Nia Jax and then slams her into the barricade right there. I mean, that has got to be painful right there, but the fact that she just picked up Nia Jax is impressive itself. I mean, what sequence that is right there. But Nia Jax throwing Becky Lynch back into the ring, and Nia Jax looking to take control with a kick to the back of the leg right there. And here we go, a spinning backhand right there, almost trying to break the nose of Becky Lynch like she did before Survivor Series a couple years ago. And here we go, Nia Jax picking up Becky Lynch with a spine buster right there, and just like whipping her legs around right there. And Nia Jax just trying to taunt the crowd, but the crowd is not like behind Nia Jax, as Nia Jax throws Becky Lynch back into the ring, and Nia Jax taking control of the Raw Women's Champion right here. But Becky Lynch with a kick to the gut of Nia Jax, and a kick right there to the leg multiple times. And here we go, just basically lynching the arm in the rope right there, and that has got to be painful to the arm. I mean, Becky Lynch getting ready for the disarm her and looking for a double axe handle, but Nia Jax dodges out of the way. And here we go, Becky Lynch back on the attack with the Bexploder, taking down Nia Jax. Becky Lynch in control. If she could put the disarm her in after that Bexploder, that would be amazing, but she goes for the pin instead, and Nia Jax kicks out at 2.5. Becky Lynch cannot believe that Nia Jax just kicked out, but if Becky Lynch can disarm her in, Nia Jax could be tapping out, and that is what Becky Lynch is looking for right here as she takes her down for the disarm her, but it might be a rope break right here, but no, it is not a rope break as Becky Lynch looks to make Nia Jax tap out with the disarm her, and she is getting close to tapping out, but Nia Jax still fighting. Nia Jax not wanting to give up this early in this match after all the attacks that she has done to Becky Lynch, and she is able to get out right there, but her arm is got to be in pain right here, but Nia Jax with a big punch, knocking Becky Lynch down and slamming her head into the mat, back first again, and Nia Jax is a vicious competitor right here, but Becky Lynch with a kick to the leg right there, and the crucifix pin for the win right here. 1, 2, 3, no, Nia Jax kicks out at 2.5, barely. Becky Lynch almost pinned Nia Jax the same way she pinned Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania to win the championship, and Nia Jax is in beast mode right now, and here comes Nia Jax into the corner, but Becky Lynch counters with a kick right there, and then a big knee right into the corner, right into the back of Nia Jax right there, and Becky Lynch throws her into the corner hard, hitting the turnbuckle hard right there, and Nia Jax with a big clothesline taking down Becky Lynch. I mean, what a match this has been as she just sits on Becky Lynch right there. I mean, that has got to be painful. I mean, the weight of Nia Jax coming down, crashing hard as she sat on Becky Lynch right there. And here we go, Nia Jax countering right there with a kick right there, and Becky Lynch going for a heel kick but misses entirely right now, and Nia Jax taking control with a big headbutt to Becky Lynch right there, taking her down, and Nia Jax in complete control of this match right now. What we thought is Becky Lynch counters right there with a scorpion death drop like move right there, and Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch has got to do something to win. I mean, Nia Jax has been fighting throughout this whole entire match, but Becky Lynch not able to put her away yet as she looks for the Bexploiter again, and she gets it this time and takes down Nia Jax, but Becky Lynch cannot capitalize and make the cover right here as she is crawling to Nia Jax. I mean, the time that it has taken her to go for the pin, though, would have made Nia Jax kick out anyway as Nia Jax gets back up right here, and Becky Lynch with the disarm her, but that might be a rope break right there, and that is exactly what it is. It is a rope break as as Nia Jax was too close to the ropes, and Becky Lynch should have known that right here, and Becky Lynch, I thought she was going to go for the disarm her again as she does have another finisher, but here we go into the corner, and Nia Jax counters with a headbutt, taking it to Becky Lynch right there, and then a big DDT right there as Becky Lynch rolls out of the ring, and here comes Nia Jax following her, but Becky Lynch came back into the ring before Nia Jax left the ring. Becky Lynch grabs Nia Jax by the head and dragging her into the corner, possibly looking to put her onto the top rope and hit that avalanche Bexploiter, but Nia Jax able to counter, and with multiple knee strikes to the midsection of Becky Lynch and then to the chest of Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch takes her down right there, and Becky Lynch back in control after she takes down Nia Jax. I mean, this has been a crazy match right here. She puts the disarm her in, and this might be the match. The third time the disarm her is in. The first time she got out of it, the second time it was a rope break, and it looks like the third time Nia Jax is also going to get out of it. I have no idea how Nia Jax even got out of that right there, but Nia Jax able to get out, and Becky Lynch takes down Nia Jax with a jawbreaker right there, but Nia Jax counters after Becky Lynch went after her again, and Nia Jax back in control with a big clothesline, taking down the Raw Women's Champion. But here we go, Becky Lynch with the comeback move right now, if she is able to hit this as she clotheslines Nia Jax, and then another clothesline, and here we go, that heel kick right there, taking down Nia Jax, and the comeback by Becky Lynch right there, and Becky Lynch in control of this match right here, looking to put Nia Jax into the corner, throwing her hard right there, and Nia Jax back buckles right there after hitting the turnbuckle, and she falls down on the mat hard as Becky Lynch grabs Nia Jax and probably going to put her into the corner and maybe go for the go for the Bexploiter off the top rope right there with the arm lynching right there against the ropes right there. But here we go, looking for the Bexploiter again in the ring, the third Bexploiter, and probably looking for the fourth disarm her, but Becky Lynch up to the top rope, looking to take down Nia Jax with an elbow drop right there, and not looking for the pin right now. She is probably going for the disarm her, and Nia Jax there is no way she's going to survive the fourth disarm her. Nia Jax is going to be tapping. Becky Lynch is still going to be our Raw Women's Champion as Becky Lynch has got her in the disarm her, and Nia Jax is so close to tapping out right now. Is she going to tap out? No. Becky Lynch not able to put away Nia Jax somehow, and Nia Jax able to get out, and Nia Jax going into beast mode right there. That is a weird very weird payback, but okay, as Becky Lynch able to counter with a spinning heel kick right there, taking down Nia Jax as Nia Jax goes to the outside, and Becky Lynch following Nia Jax now, looking for something right there. She takes down Nia Jax off of the apron. What an amazing move by a Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. That is why she is the Raw Women's Champion right now, as Nia Jax able to throw Becky Lynch to the ground right there, and Becky Lynch is in danger of losing the Raw Women's Champion right now. What we thought is Nia Jax gets countered by Becky Lynch with a kick to the gut right there, and here we go. Becky Lynch back into the ring, and Nia Jax follows her. I don't know what Becky Lynch is looking to do right there. She takes her down right there. I have no idea what's going to happen right now, but it looks like Becky might hit the Bexploder and look for the pin here right now. I mean, we don't know. That is more or less what is going to happen, and she puts her into the corner right there, and here we go. Becky Lynch gets countered right there as Nia Jax throws her over her shoulder right there, and Becky Lynch looking in this match right now. She's able to counter right now as she's going for the disarmer once again. That has got to be a rope break, but no, yes, it is a rope break. Are you serious? How is that a rope break? Every time she has put it in, it has screwed up, but for the pin, and then that's a rope break as well. I mean, who is going to win this match as Becky Lynch goes for the cover right there, and is it enough to win? 2, 3, and Becky Lynch wins. The pain from the disarm her after the rope break was not enough for Nia Jax to kick out. I mean, what a match we just witnessed between Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. I mean, we still have like 3 or 4 amazing matches left to go here tonight, but Becky Lynch able to beat Nia Jax here tonight, and I gotta say congrats to Becky Lynch, because she has indeed beaten everybody that has stepped into the ring for her against the for the Raw Women's Championship. She has definitely proven that now, but I guarantee Nia Jax is not done. But congrats to the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch on retaining here tonight at Backlash, and once again surviving, and we'll more or less have to worry about who wins Mrs. Money in the Bank at Money in the Bank next month, and honestly, I cannot wait for Money in the Bank. But congrats to Becky Lynch on a well-earned victory here tonight after what was basically probably the hardest victory in her career. But congrats to Becky Lynch. We are moving on here at Backlash with our second non-championship match here tonight, as it is going to be Tommaso Ciampa taking on the Viper Randy Orton. I mean, these two have had a rivalry for about the past couple weeks, but here tonight on Backlash, they are getting a chance to fight each other, and honestly, I think Tommaso Ciampa, if he actually focused, I believe Tommaso Ciampa could honestly pull out a victory against the Viper Randy Orton. I mean, a person who has had a crap ton of victories at pay-per-views, but Tommaso Ciampa is looking to get a big victory here tonight against the Viper Randy Orton and possibly become the new legend killer. I mean, he looks like he is looking to take out Randy Orton, and that more or less is going to happen. But here tonight at Backlash, it is going to be a war, I believe, as here comes the Viper Randy Orton coming out here right now. As you can see the Viper on the stage, and here comes the 14-time WWE champion, or is he 13-time? I'm not 100% sure there. But here comes the Viper Randy Orton coming out here from Monday Night Raw, taking on Tommaso Ciampa. And honestly, what a match this is going to be. I mean, that first match that they had didn't exactly go as planned for Randy, as he lost to Tommaso because Tommaso attacked him before the match. But here tonight, there is basically, I have a feeling that the referee might not want to count disqualifications for these two. I mean, other than the fact that, you know, because it's going to be war. Like, if they're in the corner, don't count, referee. I mean, we know this is going to be a war. I mean, we all know it's going to be a war. I mean, what a match this is scheduled to be here tonight. I mean, on paper, these two will look like they could put on the best match here tonight at Backlash, but we have had amazing matches throughout the night here on Backlash. I mean, both of the tag team title matches were absolutely amazing. The Aleister Black and Elias one was amazing. The women's championship matches were amazing, but here we are looking at basically a match where two people are looking to end each other's careers right here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The referee rings the bell and the match is underway, and Tommaso looking for a roll-up pin right here, looking for a win early, and only able to get a 1 count right there as he went for that small package right there. And Tommaso Ciampa in control of this match early on, but Randy Orton with a punch to Tommaso, and Tommaso with a kick to the gut of Randy Orton. I mean, what a match this is going to be, as Tommaso just slapping Randy Orton right there, but Randy Orton throwing Tommaso across the ring right there against the rope, and then a big elbow right there, taking down Tommaso Ciampa, and Ciampa is down, and Randy Orton Orton taking control early as Tommaso gets out of the way right there. And Ciampa with slaps right there to Randy Orton right here with a neck breaker right there, taking down Randy Orton and Tommaso in control right now of this match. And here we go with another slap by Tommaso, and then a slap by the Viper, Randy Orton, and then a Lou Thez press right there by the Viper, taking him down with multiple punches to the head. And what a match this is. I mean, fast pace out of the basically out of the gate right here. A fast-paced match, and here we go with a kick right there, and then a reverse Rough Rider by Tommaso Ciampa. I mean, that is pretty much what that is. That is a reverse Rough Rider, and Tommaso Ciampa is in control after that big move with a slap to the Viper, but Randy throwing him across the ring again right there, and looking for a big move right there, but Ciampa able to counter right here with a back elbow to the head of Randy Orton, and here we go. Ciampa taking him down with a big clothesline. I mean, this match has been fast-paced since the beginning, like I have said, and Ciampa taking control now as the Viper is down, like basically just sitting down right there as Ciampa picks him up right here, but Randy with a punch to Ciampa countering right there, and Ciampa out of the back right there after Randy went for a suplex or some sort right there, and then a scoop slam by Ciampa taking down the Viper, Randy Orton. What is Ciampa doing now? I mean, I don't even know what's going to happen. A big kick right there by Ciampa. I mean, what a match this has been already with multiple kicks right there to the head of Randy Orton. Ciampa's picking up Randy Orton right here, looking for another big move as he Irish whips Randy Orton into the turnbuckle right there, and Randy Orton is in the corner right here, and Ciampa just washing his face with that elbow right there, and then another one. Ciampa just washing the face of Randy Orton right there twice, and here we go, picking up Randy Orton, but Orton able to get out of the way and hits him with a clothesline right there. I mean, he didn't get all of it, but he was indeed able to hit the clothesline, and Randy Orton with a big kick right there, and here we go, picking up Tommaso right here, looking to put him into the corner, or not picking him up, and then just slamming him down with a snake eyes into the ropes right there. I mean, what a move by the Viper, Randy Orton. I mean, the veteran right there taking down Ciampa right here, and here we go, just punching him right there, actually an elbow to the back of the head right there, and to the top of the head actually, and then slamming his arm into the mat is the Viper, and Randy Orton basically in control right now. I mean, Ciampa could counter right there with, like I said, he could counter with a jawbreaker right there, and then multiple slaps to the Viper, Randy Orton, as he is in the ropes, and he sends him out of the ring right there, and here we go, the first time these two are leaving the ring right now, and this could be dangerous here outside for the fans that are watching, but Ciampa calling for the Viper to get back up, waiting for Randy to get back up, looking for possibly a big move right here, and he takes him down with a big knee right there, taking down the Viper, Randy Orton, and what a maneuver by Ciampa, taking control on the outside right here as he picks up Randy Orton. What is he looking for? But Randy Orton able to counter right there as the referee's at the count of 2, and here we go, a big drop kick by the Viper, taking down Tommaso Ciampa. I mean, what a match this has been. I mean, this has been a great match here on Backlash. I mean, all these matches here tonight have been amazing. And Ciampa sent into the ring steps right there by the Viper, gut first right there, and Randy Orton in control, throwing Ciampa across the ringside area right there, and he fell hard onto the mat. But here we go, Ciampa with an elbow to the Viper, taking control as the referee was at the count of 7 right now, and then a drop kick as Randy Orton's back went into the apron right there, and we are at a count of 7 right now as Ciampa throws Randy Orton right there into the LED ring person. Ciampa back into the ring and then back out, breaking the count right here as he breaks the count right there at the count of 9. Randy Orton was almost counted out by Ciampa. I mean, these two have been taking it to each other this match as Randy gets sent into the barricade hard right there, his back first into the barricade right there, and Ciampa really does not care, and Randy throwing Ciampa off of him right there, just taking him down right there, and then Ciampa able to counter with a punch to the midsection of Randy Orton, and here we go, trying to pick up the Viper, Randy Orton, but Randy not having it, and counters right there, and Ciampa throws him back into the LED ring post, and Ciampa's still in control of this match. What a match this has been, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it has been chaotic, and right there, Ciampa trying to pick up Randy again, but not able to, but here we go, Randy Orton throwing Ciampa across the way again, and we are at the count of 6. Once again, I mean, the referee is at the count of 7 now. I mean, we need to get back in this match. But here we go, right into the LED ring post is payback right there as Randy Orton throws Ciampa into the LED ring post right here. And Randy Orton in control at the count of 8. And Ciampa throws Randy back into the ring. And here we go, Ciampa back into the ring right now. And possibly looking for the fairy tale ending right here. But no, the neck breaker right there, Randy Orton taking him down as Ciampa now might be looking for the fairy tale ending, but now that I see it, Randy Orton's got a finisher, and Tommaso does not have a finisher. I thought Tommaso had one, but the referee gets taken down right there, and Randy Orton coming after Ciampa, but Ciampa running away, and then a low blow. Are you serious? A low blow. The referee was out. The referee did not see it. A low blow, and Ciampa for the cover right here for the win. 1, 2, 3, and Randy Orton able to kick out after that low blow. Are you serious? I honestly cannot believe that Randy Orton was able to kick out right there. I mean, how in the world did he kick out? And Ciampa with the strikes right there with the slaps, and then that big knee to the face of Randy Orton, and multiple punches right there, the strikes of Tommaso Ciampa. And honestly, I believe he is upset. I mean, he almost had this match won as he goes with multiple punches. I mean, that low blow should have ended Randy Orton, but it was not enough. And Ciampa is losing his mind here tonight against Randy Orton. I mean, he almost was about to put him away, but Randy Orton somehow able to kick out after that low blow, and I still can't believe that he kicked out, as Orton throws Ciampa out of the way right there, and Randy Orton taking control of this match, possibly looking for an RKO, but no, sending him into the corner is the Viper, Randy Orton, and Ciampa with a back elbow right there, and going for a multiple slap again as Randy went for that RKO, but Ciampa with multiple slaps taking it to Randy Orton right there after a big elbow drop, after a big clothesline right there, actually not an elbow drop, a clothesline. And here we go, Ciampa taking him down for his submission right here. Could he put Randy Orton away with the submission? Could he make Randy Orton submit here tonight? I mean, he is about to make Randy Orton tap out right now, but is it going to be enough to make Randy Orton actually tap out? But Orton somehow able to get out of it, or maybe Ciampa let go of it, I don't know, but Randy Orton able to get out of it. And here we go, Ciampa looking for the fairy tale ending right here, and if he is able to hit this, Randy Orton is done. I mean, there has not been an RKO in this match, but here we go, the fairy tale ending for the win right here. Randy Orton's going to get beat right here. 1, 2, 3, and no, Randy Orton kicks out at 2.5 for the fairy tale ending again. Are you serious? I mean, what in the world just even happened? Like, how did that happen? I mean, how in the world did he kick out? But Ciampa going to the outside, I have no idea what he's looking for, as he's on the outside and he's going underneath the ring. He cannot win with a weapon, but here we go, Ciampa picks up the chair right here, and he's going back, trying to go back into the ring, and he does as Randy Orton gets back up. And here we go, the match is over. Randy Orton wins by disqualification. Ciampa hitting him with multiple chair shots right there. What in the world was Ciampa even thinking, as Randy Orton gets the victory here tonight?